Yo, what up boys? Okay, I'm going to be showing you guys a Fortnite FPS booster setup kind of thing. I know it's not something that I usually do, but yeah, I'm going to show you guys what I am using at the moment. Okay, anyway, let's go to the Fortnite game user settings. So this PC users, then your username, your computer username, then app data, then local, and then Fortnite game, saved, config, Windows client, game user settings, okay, once you're in Fortnite game settings, go to frame rate limit. I use 144 frame rate limit as my monitor is 144 Hz. If someone is using 60 Hz, I recommend them put in frame rate limit of 60 and anything else. Now you want to go to the resolution parts, what I've highlighted, and it depends if you are using custom resolution. I personally think you should use a custom resolution as it helps your FPS, I personally think. But if you don't want to, then just leave that 1920 by 1080. Okay, once Fortnite is loaded, go to settings. And then I would recommend using turning shadows completely off, as it uses a lot of it affects your FPS a lot. And then also turn VSync off, that's a must as well. And also I personally think you should, when it's window modes, make sure it's full screen. I feel like it has a lot more, I feel like you get a lot more FPS when you're running in full screen instead of Windows full screen. Okay, now I'm going to move to NVIDIA settings, and on NVIDIA, right click on the desktop and click NVIDIA control panel. And then go to adjust image settings with preview. And then select use my preference emphasis and turn it all the way down to performance, and then click apply. And then use the advanced 3D image settings and apply again. Then select manage 3D settings. This is where it gets a bit complicated, but just follow the settings that I am selecting. With this one, I want you to, it depends on your graphics card. You can use 3D application settings, but if your graphics card is quite old, then I recommend going lower. If your graphics card is quite new, then you can have it at the higher settings, or if it's in between, like mine, I would select it like in the middle, 2, 3. And the virtual reality pre-rendered frames needs to match the maximum pre-rendered frames as well. and then apply. Now we are going to go to change resolution. Make sure the refresh rate is whatever your monitor is, and make sure at the top select the correct display you're using for gaming. So I am using for just the display is just 1920 by 1080, and the refresh rate is 100.4. And then I've also got at the top the custom resolutions I'll use in game for Fortnite. I've got another video on that. I will leave it in the link in the description. So you guys, if you want to make a custom resolution on Fortnite, then you can go ahead and watch that video. I'll show you how to do that. Lastly, the last step is adjust video color settings. Go to advanced, select width and the video settings, dynamic range and full, and then apply. Okay, that's all for the video, boys. And if the FPS did help with your computer, as it should have, then just like and subscribe and leave a comment. Alright, peace out, boys.